Hey guys, so I actually saw this question pop up as a comment on the video that I did giving you guys an update on how I'm adjusting to being in pre-med, and so I wanted to address it here. Um, so the thing is, what happened to me being a medical assistant? I am still a nationally certified medical assistant, and I know I haven't really talked much about it, but I do work using my medical assistant certification to work as a chronic care manager doing remote patient monitoring as well as chronic care management for Medicare patients. I do that work from home when I'm not at this job currently, obviously. But, you know, just because I am doing pre-med doesn't mean that I'm not a medical assistant. And in case you didn't know, which you must not have watched previous videos, if you're asking this, because in my videos where I was talking about becoming a medical assistant and when I made videos while I was in school for medical assisting, I told you how I didn't want to stop there. I had bigger dreams and goals for myself. And so, I'm just realizing or making those goals come true right now. It's not that I don't enjoy being a medical assistant, but like I said, I do have higher dreams and goals and aspirations that I want to achieve. And so I think it's important that, you don't just stop if that's not like your end goal, if that makes sense. Like, it's the same with CNA, I feel like. I became a CNA in 2016, and my goal was never to be a CNA for my entire career, for obvious reasons. But I just always wanted to help people more than just what I could help people doing work as a CNA, because obviously you are helping people as a CNA, but I wanted to have more of an impact. And I feel like the only way that I'm able to achieve the impact that I want to achieve is if I further myself professionally, educationally, and all of that. I do understand why you ask, I guess. But you can still go to school and work as a medical assistant or a CNA. There's quite a few CNAs that I worked with that were actually in nursing school while they were working as a CNA. So, it's not that I don't enjoy being a medical assistant, like I said, because I actually think it's really cool and I'm very proud of myself for getting that national certification. It's just that, there's so much more that I want to do, and I want to help so many more people than I think I would be able to as a medical assistant. Obviously, medical assistants do come into contact with quite a wide variety of people, but, I want to have as much of an impact as I possibly can, and I don't feel like I'm going to be able to achieve that impact, like I said, if I just stay as a medical assistant. Not that there's anything wrong with being a medical assistant and making that your career, or being a CNA and making that your career if that's what you want to do with your life, but I am just not someone that wants just that for myself. And I am not trying to disrespect anybody who is a CNA and wants to stay a CNA, because like I said, that is a very personal choice. There's people that absolutely love it, and I'm not saying that I don't love it, but physically it's really taken a toll on my body. Like, I constantly have spinal pain. I constantly have joint pain, and a lot of that has to do with my time spent on the trach unit, where I was the only CNA on night shift on the trach unit with 20-something patients and having to roll them and turn them and all of that stuff by myself, because the nurse that was over there didn't really want to help me with things. But that's a story for another time. You know, I feel like if you want something greater, then you should go for that and not let anything hold you back. And so I guess that is my answer. I want something greater than, being a medical assistant. And like I said, there's nothing wrong with being a medical assistant and having that as your career. I know plenty of people who, have a wonderful career as a medical assistant, but my impact that I want to create, I feel like I need a greater capability, a greater education. I feel like I need to become a provider, a healthcare provider, not simply allied health professional, if that makes sense. So I hope I haven't offended any of you by this video, because if I did, I apologize. That was not my intention to offend anyone. I simply wanted to explain, since I did get that comment about, what happened to MA, and I am still a medical assistant. I'm still nationally certified, and I'm using my certification currently in the position that I have other than this job, as a church secretary. So anyways, if you guys have any other questions about why I chose to pursue medicine, or, how I'm doing in school, what's going on there, etc., feel free to leave them in the comments, and I will probably address them in a future video. So that's all for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will talk to you guys again next time.